What's up, dudes? So somebody is going to be exposed. The smear campaigner is going to be exposed for purposely ruining something for somebody on purpose. The way it's coming across is, the example is what just happened to me. So I have an ex, very narcissistic, lives in a fantasy world, has never, ever supported any of my artistic adventure time, has never, ever supported any of my artistic endeavors, has never come to any of my things, never acknowledged that I'm a professional artist, nothing. This person clearly had been watching my channel, or one of their flying monkeys were watching my channel. So Spirit wants us to watch Narcs of a Feather flock together. There's a link called Narcs of a Feather flock together. And I'm going to put that in the comment section of this reading. So, my ex, just out of the blue, now I've done thousands of readings. They've never acknowledged once. Out of the blue, they go into a narcissistic rage and do an entire smear campaign on my work page of Instagram. So out of the blue, they come in, get activated, tell anybody that may be looking at my work stuff, complete false realities. So it started out with somehow some made up domestic abuse thing in front of their daughter, which never happened, ever. They made up now think about this. This happened a week or two ago. They came onto my work Instagram, the Tarot DJ, and just took a big shit all over all my accomplishments. And then said something like, I admitted to having sex with their friend, Aaron. The name Aaron might mean something. So imagine this. This is my ex. This is the father of my son. Comes into my work stuff. Starts smearing me, making me out to be some kind of hoe bag to all of my clients. And then follows it up with calling me Miss Cleo. So let's all sit in that for a minute. Imagine your ex coming to your office because they're in a narcissistic rage, and they take a big shit in the middle of your office and have a tantrum and pick it up and start flinging it all over the place. So what happened was maybe 25, anywhere from 23 to 25 years ago, I was dating this dude. And we were supposed to go to Colorado to go pick up a mutual friend who was moving back. He, of course, had a tantrum, whatever, before we left. Very abusive person. And we broke up. He decided to bring 2 other girls instead of me to Colorado. This was 25 years ago, we'll just say. Somewhere between 23 to 25 years ago. Last week, he just smeared my work with this story because he got it in his head 25 years ago that I fucked his friend all night long. This is how wackadoodle these people are. So what happened was, we broke up. He took 2 chicks with him down to Colorado, and we were broken up. I was single. This poor other dude that got dragged into all this 25 years ago, he was single. And we fooled around. We hung out and fooled around. We did not have sex all night long. But this narcissist has it in his head that I fucked his friend all night long. He's told everybody, he's smeared me. Now he's coming to my work things, writing that. That happened 25 years ago. He just did this last week on my work Instagram, smearing me. This is how cuckoo these people are when the truth starts getting, I hear, release the hounds. This is how absurd these people are to try to destroy you. All right? So, a narcissist, there will be a narcissist, and then they have all their little minions that suck up to them, called flying monkeys. So imagine the flying monkeys in the Wizard of Oz for the witch. It's like the Heathers and the head Heather and her group of friends in the movie Heathers. The head broski and all his broski dudes. And they all work together to suck each other's ego dicks. So Spirit wants to learn about this coven of narcissists and what they'll do. So I'm going to put that link in the comment section here of this video. It's called Narcs of a Feather Flock Together. There's a wonderful galactic professor that explains the whole thing. Once you learn about this behavior, you are set free. You can identify these red flags of these buffoons. 25 years ago. Instantly goes into a rage last week and completely smears my work Instagram. This is how delusional these people are. Who's this message for? Who's this message for? Who's this message for? And it can be very frustrating because these people are really great liars. Really great liars. They've spent their whole life manipulating people. And they are shameless. They will use you up and throw you away. I will also put a link about the narcissist discard. When they're done using you up, they will do a total smear. Smear you in front of all your clients with a totally made up story. Can you imagine somebody you dated 25 years showing up at your work because they're pissed off and say 25 years ago, hey, I'm making up a big lie. 25 years ago, this person spent all night fucking my friend. Yeah, I didn't do that though. And that person was my friend, and we fooled around a little bit, and we broke up, and you were in Colorado with 2 other girls. So, pop on your own. Who's this message for? That's how zero boundaries these people have. Complete false realities they live with. Virgo. This message is for you, and I hear take from the bottom. Pisces. All right, so there's the message. I'm going to put those 2 links in the comment section of this video. Make sure you watch it. I'm going to write down narcissist discard. Because people are starting to learn about this behavior. And they can identify these buffoons by their behavior. The empaths don't really even need to do anything. They'll just unzip themselves and show their own horrible, childish, immature behavior. And then it starts to get cartoony. I'm also going to put a link about narcissists and karma. What happens with the narcissist with karma? Because it can feel like they're just getting away with fucking murder, annihilating you. And it's completely unfair. So my advice to you is to understand, if you're really hurting, if you cried over this person, if you're like, what happened to you? How did you get so mean? You may never have really known who this person was. They may have worn a mask. I remember that dude once who beat me up on the regular. He went to jail more than once for beating the shit out of me. Remember the first time he beat me up? He held me down like this, got in my face and said, "Look at you, you snaggletooth bitch," and he spit in my face. So this might resonate with the other reading too. This narcissist has minimized everything they've ever done. The narcissist does not know how to grieve. They only know how to rage. And they will take their rage out on the scapegoat that has been there their whole life. So once we learn about these abuse tactics, like what happened to me is textbook. It's textbook narcissism, a textbook smear campaign. And once the collective starts learning about this, they can identify these red flags. You won't be taken advantage of anymore. Knowledge is the key to freedom. So do you think that person is going around telling everybody that I have never been to jail, that I have never gotten in trouble for anything because I don't do anything that requires me to go to jail? I was this person's victim the whole time. They've been to jail multiple times for beating me up. They've been to jail for DUI. This person makes up false realities. There's evidence, there's police records, there's court hearings. But here he is on my work stuff, talking about how I fucked his friend 25 years ago. That's how cuckoo this is. That's what a narcissistic rage will do. These people go fucking nutbag. And then they take all their anger out on you. So why is that? The narcissistic rage is coiled up energy inside the narcissist. If they feel out of control, if they feel like the truth is coming out, if they feel like their mask is slipping. That dude, when he punched me in the face, spit in my face, after that he said, "You've now seen the other side of me. There's no going back." Yeah, that's some scary shit. So there is a light at the end of the tunnel. It comes with knowledge. It comes with when you yourself say, this person has picked up some kind of demon. They are no longer the person I remember them to be. They're choosing to be this hateful and mean to me. They're choosing to create a false reality, and they're choosing to tantrum and look like a fucking buffoon because this demon has overtaken their body, their mind. Makes them act out on somebody who has been there for them. Who, for example, is a wonderful mother to their child. Who has never used their child as a pawn. But they're going to ruin whatever that is. Make sure you know there is no respect for you. Minimize you. Yeah, that's not a normal person. No. So we have to remember narcissists, this narcissistic behavior, a narcissist. Not all narcissists get diagnosed. Narcissists don't go around saying, hey, psychologist, will you diagnose me with narcissism? No, narcissists think everything is wrong with everybody else. I think Dr. Ramani, a well-known narcissism expert, said 1 in 10 people are narcissistic. 1 in 10. That's how vile we've gotten as a society lately. Nothing is sacred to my ex. No. If he gets pissed, he has a tantrum. And then he tries to ruin everything for me. So if this is happening to you, you're not alone. You do get freedom, though. You get freedom within yourself. I hear strider. I hear rider. So you stop trying to get that person to understand they're totally wrong. Why are you doing this? You're totally wrong. Why are you doing this? No, you have it all wrong. Yeah, they know they have it wrong. They're choosing to do this to you. So once you have the switch where you realize this is a tainted person, there's nothing you can do to change that filter that they're processing everything through. These kind of people need giant supply grabs. And if something you do triggers them where their mask slips, somebody might realize they're not telling the truth. They go crazy. Then they come to your work stuff and start smearing you in front of your work clients. Saying you're a big hoe bag and you fucked their friend 25 years ago. All night long. Yeah, no. I never apologized or admitted to that. He twisted it and he said, I apologized. We fooled around, 2 single people 25 years ago. Fooled around a little bit. But this false reality that my ex, who was off vacationing with 2 women, well, after we broke up, created in his head a completely false reality to inflate his own ego. And 25 years later, I'm still having to deal with this. Now I have to deal with it, him bringing it to my work. That's how terrible, that's how tantrumy these people are. So let's all watch now narcs of a feather flock together. It's all a giant supply grab. And then, of course, yeah, he ended it with the worst put down you can give a psychic. He called me Miss Cleo. Yeah, that's the father of my son. Nothing is sacred to this person. At all. So this was on my work Instagram. This comment left. Just swooped in, my ex. It wasn't a discard. It was me setting boundaries. The last time you committed domestic abuse in front of my daughter, which never happened ever, was the last time I let your shit slide. I have never committed domestic abuse in front of his daughter, period. Never did. You have behaved incredibly abusive to me and have never taken responsibility. I have never been arrested, never had the cops called on me, anything. So this is what a smear campaign is. The only time you've apologized is when you slept with my friend Aaron. No one else I have dated has been jealous of you also. And then here comes the this is what narcissists love doing, the threat of suing you. Also, you may want to familiarize yourself with the Section 230 of Communications Decency Act, which he is going on to my work and writing this. Leave my name out of your wannabe Miss Cleo Act. I haven't dated that guy in like 20 years. That dude, Aaron, that he's talking about was from 23 to 25 years ago. That's what he wrote on my work stuff. There was never any domestic abuse in front of his daughter. Do you think if somebody who hated me that much, if I did domestic abuse in front of their daughter, they would not call the cops? This is a total smear campaign. That's the level of fucking vileness these people do. What that was coiled up energy inside him. He was in a narcissistic rage. And he had to lash it out immediately. And then he feels better. I have been the victim of this dude since I was 17 years old. These narcissistic rages at me. Now he's coming into my workspace and doing it. Nothing is sacred to these narcissists. Also, too, yeah, my ex told everybody I'm a lesbian. There's a whole lot of, if I can't have you, nobody can have you happening. Yeah, I'm not a lesbian. So, that's how far this smear campaign will go. Let's pop some cards. Virgo and Pisces. What does Spirit want to show Virgo and Pisces? Father, parent, ancestor, teacher, boss, and trainer. Let's get two more. Virgo and Pisces. Spiritual knowledge, divine, metaphysical, sacred, transcendent, awakening, understanding. One more. Now my keyboard is turned off on my computer. The universe. Cosmos, nature, world, pregnancy, abundance, creator, and almighty. It's true. Keyboard just got turned off. I have a hacker. Yeah. Next message. The owl. Now my keyboard worked, and my computer is restarting itself. Next message. Nest, best, jest, pest, and rest. And next message. I am grateful for what I can do. The death's head moth is a symbol for the high priest for me. So, before my hacker came on my YouTube channel, I was getting amazing views. If you click on my channel, if you click video and then you click popular, you will see a Cancer video called Never Met a Girl Like You Before. 2,200 views. The next one, I believe, is a Libra video that says ghosting narcissist realizes empire is down, something like that. 1,000 something views. Then somebody with techie skills started putting my footage through filters where they edited out all my teeth, edited in my tongue so it only looks like I have 2 front teeth, edited to make me look uglier than I am, put me through all these filters, hid me on YouTube. I went from 2,000 views to I think my latest video has like 17 views. Shameless. Absolutely shameless. Now think of the karma of the person who's hiding information for the collective to heal is racking up. Think of the heart of the person who goes into somebody's professional work, an established artist with a great artistic resume, and fucks with their work. So they go from 2,000 views to 16. That's what we're talking here. I just need to find one IT person to take a look, and then this house of cards will come tumbling down for these narcissists, because I was telling the truth the whole time. And their flying monkey friends are going to lose their job. So that's what's going on.